So recently, the Roblox YouTuber Schlep, who has almost 400,000 subscribers, best known for his To Catch Robloxian series, in which has garnered millions of views, has been in a lot of drama recently on Twitter for the dumbest reason ever, with many people stating that he doesn't deserve a platform or that he's messed up big time. So today in this video, I want to cover how twisted some people's priorities are in this community and defend Schlep from some of the lies being thrown his way. So if you guys agree that Twitter is a toxic cesspool, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So essentially, this entire situation starts off with my latest video being on the Roblox YouTuber Kaneko Kitten. Now this video introduces new information that barely anyone knew about how Kaneko Kitten had taken advantage and another being a 16-year-old when he was 20. This video had also covered how Kaneko Kitten on his Discord account bio stated that he was recovering from brain cancer and was cancer-free as of the 31st of October 2024, while also stating that he's an aspiring neuroscientist and a nurse. This video had also detailed the fact that Kaneko Kitten had emailed Napi and stated that he was suffering through seizures over the course of 2024 that had hospitalized him, in which he almost lost his life from. Now, due to the thumbnail detailing the fact that Kaneko Kitten had cancer, many people started claiming that I somehow clickbaited cancer or lied about the fact he had it, which literally isn't true whatsoever, and if they actually had watched the entire video, they would have known that the thumbnail is entirely relevant to what was being discussed. There was no lie and there was no misinformation whatsoever. Kaneko Kitten had cancer. Now, of course, I do admit that the thumbnail is kinda goofy to some degree, and me and the Roblox YouTuber Schlep have, for many months, always made memes about some of my questionable thumbnails, and this situation is no different. Now, Schlep had tweeted out this Kaneko Kitten thumbnail, in which prompted some not very smart people to claim that it was unclear if Kaneko Kitten actually had cancer. Like my brother in Christ, I show proof that he admitted he did himself. Now, other people in response to this news were actually incredibly happy and were even celebrating, with people stating, "Let's go," or stating, "Please let this be real," or even that Kaneko Kitten got karma. Now, Schlep had actually decided to make a follow-up tweet stating that the cancer is going to terminate Kaneko Kitten before Roblox does, which is obviously in reference to the fact that somehow still to this day, Kaneko Kitten has not been terminated from the Roblox platform, despite admitting to his actions in his initial response video to the allegations, and he had even admitted to images from Napi when he was 17 and Kaneko Kitten was 20, which is literally illegal. Kaneko Kitten violated Roblox's terms of service and somehow is still allowed on the platform, despite Caligish literally being banned for the exact same reason. So why is Roblox banning Caligish but not Kaneko Kitten? Now, this tweet that Schlep made woke up the hornet's nest for some reason, with tons of people flooding his tweets, claiming that he went way too far, or even that he messed up big time, or was messed up in the head, with others even insulting him and his content. Now, I can see why people could have been mad at Schlep at first, but when you really start to look into it, it's a massive nothing burger. Schlep was not disrespecting actual people who had cancer or are suffering through it. That was not the intent of his tweet, and that is certainly not something he wanted to do. A user replies to Schlep stating that it isn't funny to joke about something like this, and that his own grandfather suffered through cancer, and that it was not funny to make fun of Kaneko Kitten for it, despite the plethora of crimes that he did in the past. Schlep responds with the fact that people such as Kaneko, who have taken advantage of numerous and lied to everyone about it for years, deserve no sympathy. Now, another user states that we all know Kaneko Kitten is a bad person, but you shouldn't make a joke about cancer, to which someone drops a truth nuke and claps back with the fact that Schlep was making fun of Kaneko Kitten, not cancer itself, which is absolutely true. Someone else even made a base statement on how Twitter operates, and makes a statement on how many people who actually use the platform don't have very good brain processing skills, and will consistently take what you say out of context or warp it into something it's not to make you seem worse, which has happened to me many times. Schlep even clarifies that members of his own family have died of cancer, and that he wouldn't wish it on anyone else other than and somehow people still found a way to make this statement an issue, like what he said wasn't bad at all. And another thing which was crazy was how split the reactions were. A lot of people found it funny, however, a lot of people for some reason had a problem, perhaps because they misinterpreted what Schlep had actually meant. I have no idea why people have suddenly started to feel sympathy to someone who has shown a repeat pattern towards minors, and I have no idea why people are even attempting to claim that Kaneko Kitten deserves a second chance, because he is literally too much. The logic I'm seeing is people stating, quote unquote, well, yes, he might have little children, but how dare you make a mean tweet about them? Like, please get your priorities straight, people in the RTC. I also find it funny that people still to this day attempt to try and expose or cancel Schlep for his association to Ruben Sim. Like, what? What Schlep and Ruben Sim are doing, and I can't believe this is even a hot take to say, but what they are doing for the Roblox community is extremely impactful and necessary. They keep Roblox in check with these videos and help investors know and be notified about the massive problems affecting the platform that Roblox still does very little to deal with as of today. The To Catch a Robloxian series made by Schlep has millions of views on YouTube because its reach has far extended outside of the Roblox community and has hit pretty much mainstream, and that's a good thing. The only way Roblox will actually respond and deal with this growing problem of degeneracy on the platform is if informative videos, like the ones both Schlep and Ruben Sim are making, hits mainstream and gets as many eyes on it as possible. The fact that people bring up things about Ruben Sim from what he did a decade ago, or try and expose Schlep for merely associating with Ruben Sim instead of actually focusing on the problems that really matter, show the massive problem with priorities that the Roblox community has. And in relation to that as well, the fact that people on Twitter are trying to cancel or attack Schlep for something that has been entirely blown out of proportion instead of focusing on the actual crimes that Kaneko-kin has committed speaks volumes too. I'd also like to make the clarification that Schlep is doing a lot for the Roblox community, because he's literally working with people to actively get Roblox arrested and for them to face repercussions for their actions, which is something that unfortunately isn't commonly seen in this community. He's actively getting the worst of the worst people incarcerated, and he should be supported and respected for that. So I have no idea for why people are trying to bash him for his content when his content is highly edited and is not terrible whatsoever. I think the views speak for themselves. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate, harassment, or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary-style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are being discussed, so viewer discretion is of course advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines, including the YouTube Child Safety Guidelines. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below regarding this situation. And join my Discord server too if you wish to contact me. My Discord is discord.gg/Parlo. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.